Alright guys, Merry Christmas Eve, 24th of December. We finally have had this morning our Model Y update, the Christmas update for 2024 here in Australia for our Model Y. So hardware version 3. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. Alright, so let's start with the summary. So the version that we've got here in Australia now is version 12. So 2024.44.25.4. Let's hit the release notes. So as you can see, a massive update for everything. We were on 2024.38.7, I think it was, off the top of my head. So let's have a quick look. So Apple Watch integration, so allowing us to pair your watch as a key, lock, unlock vehicle without even pressing a button. Mobile app Dashcam viewer. You've got search along route. Precipitation map and weather at destination. Recross traffic alert. TuneIn Radio. You've got a light show update, so it looks like you've got 2 additional shows. So Cyber Symphony by Lionel Yu and Ready for Assault by Evgeny Badiyuzha. You've got a new game, Boomerang Fu. Theatre and video updates. Seats control. Maintenance summary. And some other minor updates. So let's start with the Apple Watch. So basically on your watch, I've got it over here. You go and you find your Tesla app, which is this one over here. Once you open that, it does prompt you to set up the Apple Watch as a key first. So it's just one push of a button and then it says it's all set up. Now on my phone, you also do get an instant notification down here that says Apple Watch has been set up as a key for your vehicle as well. So now you've got it here. Now the general thing that you can see is you've got your car name, the time, lock, unlock over here, battery state of charge, which is 70%, which also matches what you see over here at 70%. You can see that the climate is on, and then you can also open the front as well. And I presume you could also do other things. If we have a look, the menu icon on the top left, that just allows you to select your other Tesla vehicles and potentially in the future My Home as well if you do have a Powerwall 3. So jumping back into this car, you do also see another dot over here which you can change the function here. So if I scroll down, that essentially takes me to the next menu where you've got other features for the car. So you can see boot, charge port, flash, horn, reset watch key as well. So as an example, we can open the boot. So if I click on this, let's watch the icon over here. So once you hit it, it says, "Are you sure?" You may have heard that, and the boot's obviously open there. And you can see that it says here now it's opened. So let's see if we can actually close it as well. You may have heard that and you've seen it there on the display. So it's closed it as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You could do close, open, charge port, flash and horn. So that's all the functions that you've got there. Swiping left and right doesn't do anything there. Climate I've got here, so if I click on that, you may have heard it's just gone off. And that's just gone on. If I hold it down, let's see if it does anything. No, that doesn't do anything there. That just turns it off. Battery percentage, toggle between kilometers and percentage right here. Now when you do switch it over here, it doesn't actually switch it over here on your car. So it's still displaying 70% over here, whereas on my watch here it says 313 kilometers at 70%. So that's that. And yeah, it doesn't look like you can set anything else over here. And swiping left and right, nothing else. And holding down, nope, just confirming, nothing else here as well. So yeah, that is the summary of the Apple Watch function in the new Christmas update. Okay, so let's have a look at the mobile app Dashcam viewer. So first of all, you guys need to make sure that you've already got the mobile app enabled. Now, if you're already using Sentry mode and you already access it by mobile, today, then it should already be active, and that is this one over here. So that's not a new function, that is an existing function. Once you've enabled that, if you already have it, you go into security and drivers on your app, which is down the bottom. So let me just show you my phone here. So security and drivers there, and then at the top you've got Dashcam viewer up here, view saved clips. When you click onto that, it actually loads everything in your car. So let me load up some video clips and I will show you. Okay, so you can see here Dashcam clips, you've got all, you've got Sentry and Dashcam. Alright, so once you've loaded, you've clicked on the video clip you want, it obviously loads it. Slow connection here, I've only got 2 bars, it's between 1 to 2 bars of reception. But you should be able to see it load in a moment, and it shows you here in red, that's the front camera, so that's basically where it's detected the event. And then you can also click this red button here, jump straight through to the event. So we click on that, you can see, there you go. And you can also click around the vehicle as well to see what else was happening around that time. And you can also throw the file in the bin if it was nothing that you really cared about. But the best thing about this is you can view it by mobile now, and you can also save the 30-second clip straight through to your photos. So save that to your app, you can share it, do whatever else you need at the same time, all from the convenience of your phone. Alright, so the next one is search along route. So as an example, let's go to Macquarie Supercharger. It then calculates how to navigate there. You will then see search along route. So let's search up some coffee shops. So once I've searched for coffee right there, you can see along the route it searches for all of these locations. And as an example, if I want to stop at this coffee stop in Epping, it adds 4 minutes to my trip. All I need to do is click on that and I can add plus, and then it adds that straight through to the waypoint for the travels. Alright, next thing we have is the precipitation map and weather at destination. Okay, so let's navigate again to the Macquarie Supercharger. Let's hit navigate. And then you'll also notice here there is a weather icon now over here. So you can see it goes through from now all the way through till 2 PM, and you can see that the weather change as you go. We can zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see. You can see the green hotspots over there, and let me pause it in a moment. So you can see weather around changing, especially up here in northern New South Wales as well. Not necessarily just through your destination, but it does give you that entire view. So if I end there, and I just want to see everywhere else, I can do that as well. So that's just here, and I click on that again, it zooms out and it shows you everywhere. And again, you can just pause it whenever you want once it's loaded, and you can have a look at what the weather will be. Alright, the next one I've got here is TuneIn. So apparently it's been totally revamped. So I don't use TuneIn myself, but it looks like you've got your local favourites over here. You've got what's the top music, top news, top sports. You can also go audiobooks, podcasts, news, international. You know, there's a whole lot of things that you can choose. So fantastic. I might potentially look into this. So if you guys do use TuneIn, do you guys recommend it? The long story short is, in terms of this update, they've revamped everything, so hopefully it is much more different and much better for the ones that do use it. Alright, so this update is the one on using the media card to play, pause active video content, and to start a video in the web browser before you drive to ensure your favorite content is playing as audio whilst you're on the road. So let's get into position for driving. We've got some stand-up comedy loaded here on YouTube Music. I've got no idea if this is good or not, but let's hit play on this one. So hopefully you can hear that. Now let's start driving, and we should hear the audio continue.
I saw a trailer first before I saw the film, as often happens. And the second I saw you and Kieran together, I was just, oh, this is going to be great.
Oh, thanks.
Because I adore both of you. I think you're both fantastic actors, but you also both play very well. Two of you play these cousins who in many ways could not be more different, and it's for a movie that has a lot of dark and meaningful subtext. You two are so funny and real together.
Thanks.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's funny because I hadn't like really seen his work ever. I mean, really, I just had this instinct that there was no one else on the planet who could do it.
So when you're still in drive, if I click that, nothing happens.
Already cast in the
If
movie.
I
He came in to
stop
audition
the car,
for it, and in the audition,
and
he
I click on that,
literally grabbed my nipples and
it brings it back
twisted
up.
them. It was.
Alright, so the next update we're talking about is seats. So if we click on seats, you'll see new. Then over here, you've got forward and backwards. There is no recline, unfortunately, I don't think. Yeah, nothing there. So you can only turn on heated as per normal. But back and forth over here. So here's the seat that we're talking about. Actually, it does also recline down as well at the same time. So when you move it forward, it also reclines it forward. So obviously to help people get in the back. So that's the most that you can do. And that's all the space in the back. And let's move it back. So whilst you can adjust, the one thing you can't do is actually adjust when someone is sitting on the seat. So if you're trying to get your partner comfortable whilst they're sleeping in the car, forget about it. So let me put some weight on the front passenger seat. So look down here. Right now I can move it. If I put some weight down, you can see there that arrow's gone from the dark grey to white. See there? And then you'll see that notification, cannot adjust seat while occupied. So sorry guys, you still cannot do that to get your partners comfortable, or whoever's in the passenger seat comfortable. It's only really to help adjust the seat so someone can get in and out a bit easier. Alright, let's talk maintenance summary. So in the menu, you go down to service. You'll see a new one here for maintenance. And you see all of it there. Last maintenance, next maintenance, all of the details over here. It's something basically where you can just hit the arrow and replace whatever you need if you need to do the change. So for tire rotation, even though it says 0 last maintenance, I actually did it at 10,000 K. So let's see if we can update it right now. So you see a red dot there, it says obviously overdue. If I click on that, it said it was at 10,000 kilometers and last was 0, so it's currently overdue. If we hit record, let's update this. So it is all seasons that we run in Australia, and this is a tire rotation. So if you hit reset, it says update complete, limit hard acceleration in the first few minutes of driving to ensure vehicle calibration. Last maintenance, it does say 19,540. So actually I'm technically due for the second one sometime soon, so we're doing that fairly soon. And then it obviously resets to say in another roughly 10,000 kilometers that you're good to go. Then you've got the rest, basically same thing. Click on that and you can change whatever it is that you need to, update as needed. And you can also click request service just to give you information on how to schedule an appointment right there. Alright, so the next thing we're going to test is the rear cross traffic alert. So let's switch to reverse. There's a car coming and we'll see if we get the alert from the side. Let's look at a lower volume in reverse. So going to tick on that. Let's increase the talking volume.
Let me know some good experiences that you've had. 131
Let's put it into reverse and see how much softer it gets.
0460 873 873. Approaching 20 past 12 in Sydney, 20 past 11 in Brisbane. We'll be back with your calls on 131.
So there you go. Definitely heaps softer. And I'll put it back in drive.
Dad, why is Boxing Day called Boxing Day?
It's something I came up with years ago.
Really?
Really? Mum and I...
Okay, so the next thing we're looking at is the POI and nearby parking. As an example, if I want to go to, where is it? Let's say Mrs. Macquarie's chair. near the Sydney Opera House towards there. Once you click on that, wait a couple of seconds, it loads all of the information for the POI over here. You can hit nearby parking, and then it shows you all of the parking that is close by to there. And basically, wherever it is that you want, it pretty much sorts by distance. So A is over here, references A. You can see, I'm not too sure where B is, should be somewhere within that vicinity, but you can see D, C, E, F, all of those ones all around here. So all you need to do is hit navigate, and it takes you there, or you can select whichever route you want to go through, and yeah, there you go. Alright, so the next one is Dashcam clips, automatically going to exactly where the event trigger is. So let's click on this one as an example. You'll see it's taken you right there. Let's go to the next one after that. Should take you pretty much right there. There you go, so you can see every time you do it, it takes you right through to the red dot. So guys, that's pretty much the main updates in the Tesla 2024 Christmas updates in our Model Y here in Sydney, Australia. So if you guys haven't got it already, it should be rolling out to you guys really soon. There are obviously a couple of other updates that I didn't include as part of this, which was playing the new game Boomerang Fu, and also doing the 2 new light shows. So perhaps might leave that for another day or another video. And then there was also, I think, parking with vision assist, only for the vehicles with enhanced autopilot or with the FSD feature. We don't have that on here, so I haven't covered it off here. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. As I said, if you haven't got it yet, you should be definitely getting it soon. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments box below. Give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't done already, hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload the next video. Hope you guys are well, and we'll see you soon.